It's the 4th of July at the time of this broadcast. So happy 4th of July. I want to share something quickly, hopefully quickly, before I head out. So this message that I'm going to share has been on my heart since I kind of like overcame the adversity of what came from May with me kind of taking a step back in my business and just not doing what I normally do. So I want to share with you before I get started, kind of like what my VIP group was like in May versus where it's at now, according to the insights from lovely Facebook. And what I'm going to share is basically what I did to get my insights from where they were to where they are now. I'm going to share with you just some hopefully quick little ideas and tips that I came up with that I found that worked. So, all right. So when I was looking at my insights on the last day of May, I really was a little bit discouraged. Actually, I was a lot discouraged. So if you don't know how to look at your insights, go to your little like shield icon thing in your Facebook group on your phone, click on that and go all the way down and you'll see your insights. It tells you how many posts, comments, reactions. So I got on there to set up my group for the month of June, and all arrows were red going down. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I knew I had a rough month in May. If you've watched my previous messages that I've shared, May was just a busy month for me, which pulled me from my business. So my insights for the month of May, I had 40 posts, 98 comments, and 359 reactions. So you might think, well, that's good, Danielle. Well, really for me, it wasn't. And Facebook made that loud and clear with all those bright red arrows that were in my face that told me, Danielle, you need to change something. So I told myself when I started the month of June, I'm focusing on my VIP group. I'm not stressing about parties. I'm not stressing about enrolling. I'm not stressing about anything. My focus is my VIP group. And that was that. That was a decision that I made. And I had to be okay with that and know that, Danielle, you're not going to do parties. You're not going to enroll. You're not going to have those conversations. Like, I wasn't going to be spread so thin trying to do all the things because I had one job, one main focus, and that was it. And from me doing that and just taking a step back and saying it's okay to not do all the things, I am just in a such better mindset in my business. I am in a much better place with my group, with my volume, with everything. So 40 posts, 98 comments, 359 reactions. Now, after the month of June was over, when I went in to check those insights at the beginning of July, here is where things are now. So I had 93 posts in the month of June. So that was up 111%. 796 comments. That is up 323%. Wow. So 98 comments in May, 796 comments in June. Now, here's the one that's blowing my mind. 1.1 thousand reactions. That's up 186%. So I had 359 reactions in the month of May, 1.1 thousand reactions in the month of June. So let's get through this. And again, like I said, I'm going to try to go quick. You might want pen and paper to jot down some of these things that I'm going to share, and I will do my best to make this as quick as possible. Time is on y'all's side because I do have somewhere that I need to be for the holidays. So I am going to try to go fast, but I know somebody needs to hear this. So I wanted to get it out there. That way you can hear it. So in the month of May, my volume was 388. Personal volume. That's low for me. Again, busy month. It's okay. I gave myself grace. In the month of June, no parties at all. Just doing the things that I'm getting ready to share with you. I had 1,191 in personal volume. So that is a big change. No parties, just solely having fun, focusing on my VIP group, doing the things that I'm getting ready to share. So, all right. Oh, I got 13 new VIPs. 2 new Color Play subscribers. I have 3 people on the bubble interested in the Color Play program, and I planted a lot of seeds. And that is what you really have to focus on, is the seeds that you planted, because anybody that's done any type of business like this, you know that this is not an overnight business. This is not Amazon Prime. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. This is something you're going to throw your business in the crock pot and you're going to let it simmer and cook to all of its goodness. Like, this is not a quick thing. So planting seeds is what we have to do. And you're going to see the fruits of your labor later down the road. So those seeds that I planted, I may end up getting new subscribers this month. I may end up getting people that want to order this month because of the work that I did in the month of June. So, okay, now let me just tell you, maybe you're watching this and you're like, okay, well, I haven't been active at all. Like, I am checked out. I don't know what the heck's going on. That's okay. That is a-okay. If you have been absent, just pop into your VIP group and go live and be transparent, be vulnerable, and let them know, hey, life has been busy. Life has gotten in the way, but I am back and I am wanting to relaunch my business. I'm wanting to, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, let your VIPs know that, because your VIPs are just that. They are very important people. Those are the people that you can call on when you need anything in your business. And those are also the people that you want to spoil and take good care of. So if you have been absent, that is okay. All right. That is okay with this type of business. Now, before I get started on this, you need to realize that across the board, Facebook interaction is down. Like, the amount of people that used to be on Facebook has gone down tremendously, okay? Not just that, but it is summertime. So people are out. They are in the nice weather. They are enjoying life. They are vacationing. They are doing all the things. So Facebook interaction is down across the board. So we just have to know that not only are we working against that, but we're working against this dumb, ever-changing algorithm. And I probably shouldn't even say that on my live video, because it's probably listening to me and it's going to hide this video as a result of that. But that's what the algorithm does. If we are making a bunch of posts that are not quality, they're going to just hide our posts down there in the newsfeed and they're never going to be seen. But if we are providing good quality content, we're providing value to our customers, we are doing things that are fun and engaging, and we are interacting, Facebook is going to see that. And therefore they're like, oh, this is important. People want to see this. They're interacting. So they're going to bump that up and people are going to start to see your post in their news feed, which we need. So I'm not going to do a whole training on algorithms, because by the time I do that, it's going to change and something's going to be different. So one thing that I am really big on is I focus on what is like close to me in this business. We have a whole catalog of stuff, you guys. We have so much to offer, okay? So for me, I focus on what problem Color Street solves for me, if that makes sense. So Color Street for me, the whole reason I started this gig was an affordable mani that I could do at home, because I didn't want to pay for the gel anymore. I couldn't go to the salon because I had a toddler. And so the affordable manis have been the jam for me. Then we came out with our incredible hand and nail care line. And I have trouble growing my nails because of my Crohn's disease and the medication that I'm on. So the nail care line has just been a whole game changer for me. Like, my nails are the best that they've ever been. So to me, that's my main focus in my group and what I share, because I use the nail care, I use the nail polish. That's my main focus. So I'm telling you that so that you don't think that you have to worry about sharing our entire catalog. Okay, when people go online to shop for the nail strips, they're going to see that we have makeup. They're going to see that we have, all this other amazing goodness. And if that's something they're interested in, then they're going to grab it. That's just my MO right there. So I know a lot of people like to touch on all areas of the business and share selfies from the amazing beauty Facebook groups and all that. If that's your jam, then keep on doing that. But you guys, you already know I don't wear any makeup. I have nothing on. The most for me, I do some mascara and that's it. And that's very, very rare. So focus on what you are comfortable with and what you use, because that is what's going to sell the products to your customers. Okay, so I'm going to get to these topics that I have here. So every group is different, okay? Remember that. Every single group is different. So just because I shared the insights and the stats that I did on my group, that doesn't mean that if you do everything verbatim that I tell you that you're going to have the same results, because your group is different, and in that same breath you are different. So it's very important in this business that we have to be authentic, because at the end of the day, people are buying you. They're not buying Color Street, they're buying you. They can go buy from anybody out there, but they're buying from you because they know, like, and trust you. So be authentic and be you, and don't lose sight of that trying to mimic what somebody else is doing, because chances are it won't work for you. The next thing is make time. Block time out and commit time to your business. Like this business, if you just fly by the seat of your pants and just, whatever, then that's the type of results that you're going to have. If you want to work this business as a business and you want something out of this business, you are going to have to treat it as a business, and you're going to have to block time out. It's going to have to be a priority in your life. And that's just that at the end of the day. I know a lot of times people have crazy, busy, insane lives. Trust me, I walked through that in the month of May, which is why my insights went down. My volume was down because, I was working full time. My son was graduating. It was the end of his baseball career. Like, I had so much happening in the month of May, and I was like, you know what? This business is not on my top priorities right now. My top priorities were different at that time. I still worked my business. I still posted, obviously. I had 40 posts in the month of May. But it just was not up there in my top things for my life at that time. And that is okay, because that is the beauty of this business. It can change from season to season. Sometimes you have more time to commit. Other times you don't. At the end of the day, as long as you're putting it in 100% for you, that's all that matters. Just because Sally Sue next door is working her business 8 hours a day, that's her 100%. That's not your 100%. So you need to figure out what works for you, prioritize it, and make time, and make sure that you are putting in work in that time. And one of my favorite things to do is to take Post-it notes. And I will say, okay, 1, 2, 3, this is what I want to get done today. And that way I know when I have those pockets of time to sit down, I know this is what's getting done, whatever is on this list. So, okay, moving on. Patience. That is a big thing. You have to tell yourself, I'm going to be patient. I know that it takes time. Planting seeds, gardening. Think about a garden. I'm looking out the window. Like, if you think about a garden, it takes time. You do not get the vegetables or the fruit the same day that you put those seeds in the ground. You have to take care of those, but then what happens? Oh my gosh, you get a garden full of amazing goodness. All right, consistency. Show up. What I recommend and what I did for the month of June is I posted at least twice a day. Some Color Street stuff, some stuff that was non-related to Color Street, just other stuff. But every single post, I had a call to action with it. Whether it was, would you wear this or share it? Or, some of those amazing graphics that people make and share where it's like it shows 4 different things. Which one has to go? And then you go back and you reply and you interact to all of those. So that's my next thing, is be sure to interact. And don't be ashamed if you have to set a reminder on your phone, like check VIP group, because you want to make sure that you are interacting on the content that you are posting, because when you do, Facebook sees that and they're like, oh, this is relevant. We're going to make this visible. So then they have it pop up in other people's news feeds. So more people in your group start to see the content, as opposed to unvaluable content that's not being interacted, that just gets shuffled to the bottom. And if they see it, they see it. Okay, the next thing is your commitment. If your business isn't important to you, then why would it be for your audience? That's a big one. I know people preach all the time about consistency, but I feel like commitment is just as important as consistency, because yes, you have to be consistent. You have to show up. You have to put in the work. But if you're not committed, if this business is not a priority to you, then it's not going to be to your audience. And there are so many stylists out there. It is not that hard for them to say, you know what? I don't even know about Danielle anymore. I'm going to go over here to Sally Sue, who's showing up, working her business, doing the darn thing, and I'm going to support her. So make sure that you are committed to your business and that this is a priority to you and that your audience knows that. The next thing is fun. Make sure that you are having fun in your group, because your audience is going to match your vibe. If you're showing up like, oh my gosh, nobody wants to buy, nobody wants to book a party, who wants to buy these nails? Like, your audience is going to match that vibe that you're carrying. So you need to make sure that whatever you are doing, you are having fun in this business. And if you're not having fun right now, you need to take a step back, take a breath, listen to the things that I'm going to share in this training, and see if you need to just reevaluate things and just pull the reins back a little bit and just ease back into your business, because you may be burnt out right now. You may be overwhelmed, and you may need to just take a different approach and learn what you're going to do to make some changes so that you can get that fun back in your business. Because at the end of the day, yes, I work this business as a business, but I do it because I have fun. I do it because it's on my own terms, and I do it because I get to set the tone. I get to do everything that's done in this business. I get to come up with all that. This is my business, and I love that. So, all right, the next thing, this was huge in helping me in the month of June. Ask your VIPs for help. So go into your group and pull your top VIPs. Ask them if they would invite some of their friends to your group. Ask them if they will post their current nail fee or selfie if they wear the makeup. Ask them if they will help with interaction and commenting in your group. They will help if you ask. I promise you. A lot of times we post and pray and people are like, oh, that's not for me. But when you reach out and take the time to actually ask somebody, it means a lot. It goes a long way, and they are willing to help. Okay, the next thing is go live as much as possible. Some things that you can do to go live, which I do. Unbox your color play box. That is always a lot of fun. I love unboxing my color play box every month with my VIPs. That is how I'm getting a lot more interest with it. I have a whole page of notes of what I'm doing to promote the color play program, and I need to do another live on that. But the things that I'm doing, they are working. There are lots of people interested. There are people that are enrolling in the program. I have so much fun with the color play box. So unbox color play. If you're not getting color play, you should be. You cannot expect your customers to buy into something that you're not bought into yourself. So get the color play box if you don't have it. Open any nail mail live. I don't care if it's just a couple sets or makeup or whatever. Open it up live in your group and be excited about it. I always open nail mail live. Apply your nails, apply your makeup, do giveaway drawings. Any reason that you can to go live in your group. Okay, another thing that I did in the month of June, which I'm carrying into July, is weekly giveaways. And that can be as big or as little as you want. You can use a set from your color play box to give away. You can do some accent packs, whatever you want. But I do Freebie Friday. Every Friday I do a giveaway. My VIPs know. It started out slow, and now it's like they know it's coming. I get so much interaction. I think my last Freebie Friday had 83 comments on it. And I only have 179 people in my VIP group because I don't keep a big VIP group. Like, if you're not commenting and contributing to the group, I take people out. Like, I do not care. And if you want to come back, that's fine. You can come back, but you're going to know that this group is here for X, Y, and Z. Like, it's not just somewhere to come and hang out and sleep. Like, we're not sleeping around here. We're having fun. So, okay, weekly giveaways with a live drawing. Welcome your new VIPs. So this is big. With each new VIP that I got in the month of June, I sent them a private message to welcome them. I post in the group, super excited, welcoming the new VIPs. I send welcome mail to them. I ask them for referrals. I'll tell you what I send to them really quick. I'm getting off task here. I need to hurry. Okay, so I say, hi Danielle, your new VIP nail mail is on the way. We have a Freebie Friday giveaway coming this Friday. Be sure to look out for that. Join my VIP Color Play Club here, and you can enter our monthly giveaway. And I put the link to the Color Play program. I love welcoming new ladies to our group who share a love for affordable manis. Feel free to invite your friends. Have a blessed week. That's what I send them. Short, sweet, to the point. But right there, I'm planting a seed about the Color Play program, which I have 2 people that were like, oh my gosh, they're looking into it. I need to look and see if they signed up. And then also make sure that you thank the person that referred them to your group, because someone that's appreciated will do far much more than somebody that's not. So be sure to show them appreciation and drop a little something in the mail for the person that invited them. Just give them a couple accent packs, which is the twosies. I don't have any right here I'd show you, but you guys all know what twosies are. Another thing that's big is emails from the virtual office. So I do at least 1 email a week. And I'll include any events that are happening in my group. I'll include any launches that are coming that week, because you guys know we're on this kick of these weekly launches. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning because I'm like, oh my gosh, we just had this launch and here comes this. But you know what? It's okay. Any giveaways that you have going on. And then be sure in your email that you have a link to your website and you have a link to your VIP group, because people are not going to read that email and go fish around and fumble and try to find your group or your website if they want to buy. Make sure you make it so easy for people, because time is limited, as you know. Like, I want everything laid out for me, easy peasy. All I have to do is click, there it is. Okay, my last tip for you, and then I'm going to give you a little challenge, is do not overwhelm yourself. Breathe. One step at a time. So I feel like in this business, it is so easy, especially if you've been absent, that you're like, okay, I got to get back in. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. And you feel like you're spread so thin. No, just focus on one thing. That's what I did in the month of June, is I focused on my VIP group, and I sprinkled some color play in there because I love the color play program. My goal is to just grow my subscribers tremendously. But again, planting seeds, it's not going to happen overnight. And you can't get discouraged when you get to the end of the month and you're like, oh my gosh, I only got one new VIP. Oh my gosh, no new color play subscribers. Oh my gosh, my volume's not up. Like, you have to know that it takes time. This is a business. And if it was easy, everybody and their brother would be doing this business, but it is not. It takes time. And if you are not willing to be patient, stay committed, be consistent, then you might need to reevaluate if this type of business model is good for you. For me, I love it because I can work it alongside my job. I can work it alongside my family. I can work it alongside my relationship with my husband. Like, all the things, I can work this business around that because I block time out every week. I look and I see, okay, what do we have going on this week? Okay, well, here's when I'm going to fit in my business. And a lot of times that is taking a little bit of time in the evenings, but my husband knows this business is important to me. So if I say, hey, I'm going to take X amount of time and get into this Zoom training from corporate, or I'm going to go and send these nail orders out, whatever it is, like, you just have to see if this is a priority to you or not. And if it is, block time out, make it a priority, and see how your business changes. Okay, my challenge for you. I have 3 things on the challenge that I'm going to challenge you to is, if you don't have any posts scheduled in your group, go schedule 1 post a day in your group. And that can be very easy. Go to the nail fee groups and do a nail fee at noon every day and just have a call to action with it. Put the mani up there. Love it or leave it. Wear it or share it. Would you wear this? Rate this from 1 to 10. Whatever it is. Or what I love to do is go get 2 totally different manis. So do like a fun mixed mani, and then the other one just do like a really classy solid and say, which style are you, left or right? Those draw a lot of interaction. So 1 post a day. Create a fun giveaway. And that can be, again, get creative. Anything you want, but just a fun giveaway in your group. I'll tell you what my VIPs love is, I'll do things like today for the 4th of July. I said, happy 4th of July. Post the 4th picture in your camera roll to enter. Bonus points if you add a short description, because you guys, some of the pictures that you get when you ask them to post, you know, their last picture or 4th picture in their camera roll, it's like, what is that? But my VIPs love that. And I love it because I'm a picture person. So I love scrolling through the comments, and that gets some interaction going. Let me tell you, oh my gosh, you'll have people in there commenting to other people like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you sew, blah, blah, blah. You know, like they look at their pictures and it gets a lot of interaction going. So fun giveaway, be creative, again, authentic. This is your business. Have fun with it. The next thing is we have an incredible launch that's happening tomorrow. So go offer a bulk order for that. I'm offering one in my group. A good way to start those relationships is to private message people and say, hey, we've got this new collection that's launching tomorrow. I'm grabbing a couple sets for myself. Is there anything that you want? I see you haven't ordered in a while. I'll save you on tax and shipping, and you add that to your order. And before you know it, there you go. You've got 10, 12, 20 sets, whatever you come up with, and that's PB that you're getting, and there you go. So schedule 1 post a day, create a fun giveaway, offer a bulk order. So hopefully I didn't take too long with this. If you made it to the end, I want to know what you pulled from this message. What is one thing that you were like, I needed to hear that, or, you know, I'm going to change this, I'm going to do this. I would love to know your feedback. Okay. Happy 4th of July. If you're not watching this on the 4th of July, you're like, oh, Danielle, you're pretty festive. Yeah, because at the time of this video, it's 4th of July. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys soon.